Hey again, my name is Alex Martinez, and I'm the president and founder of eCompete Solutions. We are an Amazon consulting agency and one of the fastest growing agencies for Amazon that exists today. Now, for today's short, we're going to talk about Vendor Central. I can't even find that much information on Vendor Central, but we're going to talk about it anyway. We can't talk about it too much, and I'll explain to you why. Vendor Central is a platform that major brands get invited to. You actually cannot register for Vendor Central. You need to receive an invitation, typically through email, to register into Vendor Central because Amazon wishes to buy your product as a retailer. You're going to sell your products to Amazon as a wholesaler, and that's what Vendor Central is. Amazon notoriously buys a lot, so it's very fruitful for brands who get invited into Vendor Central, but brands need to know how to navigate through Vendor Central because Vendor Central can be a very, very annoying experience, and lots of brands. I can't tell you how many brands want to switch over to Seller Central because they didn't like Vendor Central at all. But Vendor Central can be very, very fruitful. It just depends on how you manage it. Now, I'm not going to really explore too much into Vendor Central because Vendor Central is typically major brands, and I don't want to get rid of their or show their information. I just want you to see exactly how Vendor Central works. Now, every Monday, there's new purchase order that comes in, and I process them every Monday. And there's lots of other things that appear on Vendor Central, like shortages or a fee. Sometimes you have to pay a fee if you cancel an order. So you have to be very careful. You have to know exactly what you're going to sell to Amazon and if you're going to continue selling it to Amazon. Because if I cancel these 6 orders, for example, then this client pays a fee because of that, because I just canceled the order. So it's important to know what you're going to do when you're on Vendor Central. Now, here's an example of how to spot a Vendor Central seller. If I'm here, I just put tables on Amazon, and I'm going to pick the best seller here. And the best seller, if you look at the right, okay, I'm in Virginia right now, and Amazon's temporarily out of stock. But if you see here, ships from sold by Amazon.com, that means that Amazon is a retailer. And Amazon is just not a retailer. They actually buy through Vendor Central. They communicate with this brand. This brand is Lifetime. So Lifetime is actually behind all of this. They're behind the images, they're behind everything. Amazon is just the Amazon name is there. That's all it is. But the Lifetime brand is actually selling to Amazon, and they're enjoying the Vendor Central process right now. Now they don't have any issues in their listings, so they seem to be enjoying it rather well. But oh yeah, they do. Look at those gray market sellers. That's a topic for another day. Gray market sellers, but yeah, that's how you can tell how a listing has a Vendor Central seller. You look at this, and if it says ship from and sold by Amazon.com, then that is a Vendor Central seller. Always a tough one. Always a tough one, whether to go through Vendor Central or Seller Central. It really depends on if you were even invited or not. Hey there, and thanks for watching my video. I hope you learned something that will help you get a return on your investment in your Amazon journey. Now, as you may already know, I was diagnosed with a brain tumor 6 years ago, and I stand here today due to the efforts of the University of Miami. I spent 12 days in the hospital, and about 6 months of rehab later, it's like it never even happened. What the University of Miami is doing is incredible. What the University of Miami Brain Tumor Initiative is doing is incredible. So I would be forever grateful if you considered making a donation to this initiative. And how do you do that? Well, if you've seen my courses, you know I love going to Google. And when I go to Google, I'll put in University of Miami Brain Tumor Initiative. And you can literally write this all totally incorrect, and Google will correct it for you. And then the first link here is umiamihealth.org. You'll get taken to the exact section where you'll find the University of Miami Brain Tumor Initiative, because you know that the University of Miami is a big, big school, and there's a big hospital. They do lots of different things. You want to get to the section where it's the Brain Tumor Initiative. And then up here, you can just press Donate Now, and then you can follow the prompts, and you'll see a bunch of buttons that say, oh, your donation will be a tax write-off. So you can look forward to that. And you can look forward to, see, here's the button right here. And you can look forward to helping thousands of people like myself get a second chance at life.